Ah, my goodness. Ah. Whoo. The day a savage was born. I'm a little late, kind of stuffy here. Don't mind it, it'll clear up right now. I'll probably take something, drink something, or, you know, some type of herbal, something herbal. Fucking cleanse that shit out. I'm gonna start sending this broadcast everywhere. See if I can get some. No can do. I can go for that. Can go for that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't think anybody's gonna really come on right now. For some reason, it's kind of late. I get. Ah, dang, dude, I'm all stuffed up. Too savage. What do you dare me to draw the line? You want my body, but you can't muscle. So, I don't think anybody's gonna join, so I'm just gonna get this freaking conversation started here. So, what transpired today? So, me and my family we met up at the park. Today is the 6th, but I should have uploaded this on the 5th. But I had a little bit too much alky. All right, so I didn't want to. I was debating if I should drink. So because I quit, not that I have a problem, it's just that I made a choice to not to allow these fucking parasites in my system or my lifestyle. So I decided to, enjoy myself, enjoy my birthday, and we had a barbecue, pretty dope. Uh, I recorded some of it. I have some videos on my camera, but Uh, it's like family stuff. Um, so before that, before the party took place, um, you know, they're trying to mess with me. That morning, I have a really interesting video of a street sweeper. Now, these street sweepers, I've had this happen before when I was sleeping in, I don't know if it was San Gabriel or what city exactly what is was it in, but it was kind of a rich area because it was next to a golf course. So let me turn down my brightness real quick because this phone dies really fast. Had me a little flyby there, not major. All right, we got somebody. We got my brother joining in. You were up, brother, or were you sleeping?
No, no, I'm up. I was going to go to bed, but now I got a reason to stay up.
Cool, cool. So, well, yesterday was my birthday. Today's already the 6th. I was just talking about how, everything that transpired yesterday. So,
What transpired?
um, well, just my day, I'm talking about what happened. But
Oh, okay.
so, yesterday in the morning, starting off the morning, uh I had this had happened before. I was in somewhat okay neighborhood that was it looked like some good houses on the street, so it looked like a good neighborhood. And I slept, on the block, and it's weird because I know I'll be waking up by these street sweepers because they're pretty loud. When they pass by, they're pretty loud, especially on if you're on the street. If you're inside your house, you're probably not going to hear them.
One
But I'm
second.
inside my.
One
Oh,
second.
go ahead.
We got Bobby in the comments. You want to bring him in?
Oh yeah, he can click on the I think he can click on the link. I'm not sure
You
how
don't.
it works, but
There's
let me
no.
see. I'll just drop it in there just in case.
Okay, should be a link for you, Bobby, here in a few seconds. There it is. Okay, go ahead. Continue, please.
So um so yeah, so you can hear this from your car like really, you can hear it pretty good. So I'm asleep. As soon as I wake up, I kind of start coming out of my sleep a little bit and I'm laying there kind of awake. And I just hear the street sweeper all of a sudden like like I could have hear it coming if it was down the street. I could have heard it coming because it's that loud. It's like he was parked behind me and he had like the engine running or he had the engine off. I don't know exactly. But he turns it on and then he takes off and I'm like, what the fuck is this fucking cocksucker doing sitting behind me? And this was a different incident. So this had happened and I got pissed off. All right, so I was parked in Pasadena, in the rich side of Pasadena,
Uh huh.
and I caught this fucking trash truck sitting behind me again. And this was the morning of my birthday. It didn't matter that it was my birthday or whatever. I don't really care. Like it's not something that, you know, it's that I hold like sacred or whatever. But
Yeah, right, right.
you know,
Especially we're big boys, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So the fact of the matter is that they're trying to use that. to trigger me or something like that. Like, so the fact of the matter is that they're there and they're fucking with me. That's the whole fucking goddamn point, is that they need to get their fucking ass beat. All right. So anyways, this fucking clown did the same thing. As soon as I woke up, I was kind of getting up out of my sleep, and this fucking street sweeper was like right behind me parked, and I was just like, what the fuck? So I see him. I fucking first, when I wake up, I feel energy fucking hitting the back of my head as soon as he takes off. So I'm thinking like, well, these motherfuckers are doing something right. So I uh I fucking hop in my driver's seat. I fucking start following this fucking clown, but he already had taken off. Like, so I thought he was already gone. But then he comes back down the street, and then he's street sweeping the main road. So I'm like, okay, well, if he has a route, right? Usually they send them out and they'll have like routes within the vicinity, within, you know, short distances to clean up. Like if they're gonna be out street sweeping, they would be, cleaning other areas. So I'm just making sure that this fucking clown needs to go and do his job, because I want to make sure that he just didn't come to fuck with me on that specific street. So I follow this fucking clown. And then he drives pretty far. He's just driving, 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 driving. He's not even fucking doing his job. And so I'm like, what the fuck is this fucking idiot doing? Like, did he really just go and drive to the block that I was asleep on just to fucking fuck with me? And so I'm recording this whole thing. I have it on fucking camera. This fucking clown drives all the way to the fire department and starts circling the fire department because he's noticed that I was following him. So he got caught fucking with me, so he got scared and went to the fire department because he wanted them. Well, it's a fire and police department. They're right next to each other. So he was looking for help for them because you already know that they're affiliated with this shit. So he was seeking help, which they didn't fucking come out and help him. I was parked right in front of their fucking station. And I wanted to just ask this fucking clown, like, I wanted to get his face on film, and I wanted to call the fucking place and make sure that he was supposed to be in that area that day, so I could get this cocksucker in trouble. You know what I mean? So I couldn't. I gotta look at him. I seen what ethnicity he was and how he looked and whatnot, but I wanted to get him on camera. And since he didn't want to get out the car, he was being a little pussy about it. I literally got out the car. I had, I got in front of him. Um, you know, I turned and then he was in behind me. So I kind of stopped my car, pulled it over, and he backed up. Like I was walking towards his car and he started reversing. It's like he didn't want no confrontation with me at all or interaction, because I wasn't, I didn't have nothing in my hand. All I had was my camera. And I was just like, dude, like come over here. I want to talk to you. Like, and he just fucking he didn't want no like interaction with me at all. So he was afraid because he knew what the fuck he was doing. And it was just interesting to me that they would send out a street sweeper just to go and fuck with me. I mean, to us, we already know the fucking extent that they would go to, but it's just like, dude, like really, like you're gonna fucking go and like pull behind me, sit there while I'm sleeping, and then turn your engine on, wake me up with fucking bullshit ass fucking noise, and then not even be doing street sweeping in this area. Like, and there's no signs on the street. See, these areas, these rich areas, sometimes they don't have any signs. They come whenever they want. So like you can't like fucking be like, well, why are you here? They can go whenever they want. That's why it's uh it's kind of difficult to like tell them like, well, why the fuck are you here if there's no street signs that show any day that the street sweeper passes. So like it doesn't matter. I'm gonna call in and figure it out, but I don't know if I should post the video because he stood at the fucking police station. and he's probably gonna exaggerate the story and be like, "Oh yeah, this dude was following me around. I don't know if he got my plates or not, whatever." He's gonna fucking exaggerate the story and probably say like something else. But I have everything on film, so it doesn't matter what he says or if the cops try to fucking talk shit or whatever they try to say, because I wasn't violent at all. So yeah, they could suck a fat one once again. Anyways, that was my morning. Um,
Nobody gives a shit about that. To I'll tell you what that sounds like to the average listener. Is like, yeah, so what? I mean, and even to a TI, you go, man, that's what you should be expecting. I mean, of course they would do stupid shit like that. Of course they would.
well, when you're there and you're actually experiencing it, it's different how you're gonna react to it. Some days you might not give a fuck. Some days you get pissed off. So it just depends on how your mood is.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, if you're woken up from your sleep, I mean, you're and there's energy being focused on you. It just depends on how you take it. You know what I mean? Like some people are strong. Some people want to fucking they want to fucking make sure that like I'm just make sure that this motherfucker needed to be there. If he needed to be there, that gives him an excuse. So I can't say shit. But if he's there fucking with me, like I'm gonna get involved. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if people whatever people think, it's my choice, you know?
I'm not saying you do. I give you an example with myself. I posted and I created a channel with my name, Kenneth Dutton, because I don't give a fucking rat's ass who knows my name or my face. That's why I put it up here. You know, if I got enemies, come and get it. You know where to find me, and we'll take care of it. But on my channel, I posted 4 videos for a bass audition for a punk rock band that I'm looking to join because they've requested those videos as a means of an idea of what I'm capable of. Well, some cocksucker named Chief Handler has commented on my page, and it says, "You look lonely." I went, "Wait a minute, this cocksucker." Now I've seen this cocksucking faggot Chief Handler on other channels. I know who this Chief Handler bitch is. And I went, "Chief Handler, you're gonna get your ass chiefly fucking handled, punk. You're in the wrong. Yeah, like you stepped into the wrong. You don't just stumble onto my channel. I got 4 subscribers,
He
right?
must have seen you on my channel, or was this before you had came on?
I don't. I can't figure all that out. All I can tell you is he subscribed today, and he put a comment on there 7 hours ago.
Oh yeah,
This
he must have seen you on here.
this well, I'm you'd be speculating, but anyway, how or where and all that. This
Cause he's
bitch.
on my nuts. I mean, I've seen him multiple times, so the only way that he would have known you is by you coming on here.
It's Bobby says I'm in for a bit. I'm in for a bit. You're in for a bit. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Uh,
I tried to let you join, but it's having that issue again. So just keep trying to join and I'll bring you in.
it might be your browser, Bobby, if you're trying to join and having problems. Uh, and again, my face is shown. I'm the TI. I'm not hiding from anybody, Chief Handler. So why don't you reveal to us who you really are, Handler? And
He handles a lot of nuts.
yeah,
That I think he's a homosexual, honestly.
I think he is too. I think he chiefly has got handled a pair of nuts on his chin.
Yeah,
I think he's handled a few flipping nutsacks in his day. Yeah.
yeah, I think he likes little children as well. But anyways, despite his fucking fetishes and gay habits, following men around, so I had a few drinks tonight. I didn't I didn't really like I made a choice to to stop, but I made a choice today that I would make it, you know, this is like my last birthday with my family, so I was just like, yeah, whatever. I'll have a few drinks, that's fine. Um so I would have came on earlier, but I was with my family. I have some food right here in the back, and some stuff. Uh, so we had planned to go to the park. Um, so we get there, everything's good, no problems, no issues. Start barbecuing, whatnot. So I get tired later on during the night, probably about 9-ish, 8-ish, 8 o'clock. I fell asleep on the grass and had a good nap. Um, then later on, I was still sleepy, and so I fall asleep again. We moved across the street because it's Whittier Narrows is a really big park. There's about three different locations, and it's pretty big. It covers a lot of area, so you can cross to another area and park, and you can still be within the park, but you can. There's one side with the lake, and then one side doesn't have a lake, and you can fly airplanes and stuff like that. They have a area for that where you can fly like model planes, remote control planes or drones or whatever. And then they have a shooting range across from there. And then on the other side, there's a lake. And so like there's a lot of areas you can go. So we crossed to the lake, and it was about, I'd say, like 9 or 10. And so I fall back asleep, and I'm getting hit with this acoustic weapon. I can hear the fucking engine blaring as soon as I wake up. And as soon as I wake up, these fucking cocksuckers, they take off. I don't know if it was a motorcycle or a fucking modified vehicle or some shit, but it was really loud. But I don't know. I don't know if other people can hear it as loud as I can. And they take off. They know when I'm awake, and then the sound starts to dissipate, and then they take off.
Who's they? Helicopters?
Well, whoever's focusing the energy on me, it starts to dissipate. The sound that dies down. It starts like lowering, 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 and it's just gone. And so,
Wait a
yeah,
minute.
both
Hang
of
on. You're near an Air Force base, yeah?
I'm by Whittier Narrows. I don't know exactly what's around here, but everywhere I go, it follows the sound follows me, so it doesn't matter where I'm parked. I went up to the mountains in Los Angeles. What's it called? Natural forest, and that shit still fucking went up there. So they would park near me. I can hear the fucking truck. I don't know if it's a satellite that's focusing energy and bouncing it off their shit and amplifying it somehow. I don't know how it works exactly, but it's fucking annoying. That's all I could say. It doesn't, it doesn't keep me up, but once I wake up and I know that it's there, I can't go back to sleep. Um,
Take a look at this
that's
shirt.
at times,
Take a look at this shirt. It says, "Your time to die." Can you see that? It's a
yeah.
it's a guy. Damn it, man. The name of the band is False Freedom, which I think is a great name, False Freedom. And then on the hat, like this guy here, he's got his sunglasses, and on the bill of his hat it says, "Your time to die." That's my message to all the perp fucking chief handler, and all the other bitches out there on our nuts. It's your time to die, punk. It's your time to die. And that's no joke. It's your time to die.
So
That's,
anyways, yeah, I mean, it was the only thing that I have to add about this night, completing the night, my birthday, whatever. Um, I was walking back to the car. We started packing things up to leave, and as soon as I get to the car, uh, there was these construction vehicles that were leaving, trying to come down the road that I was on, in a very close proximity that they need to get because, as you guys know, 5G doesn't go very far. So these
I did not know
vehicles,
that. I did not know that.
yeah. So 4G goes longer distance. 5G it's a very short distance, but that's why they have to have so many towers close. And then they put these little mini towers in neighborhoods that go on, street lights or whatever, so it bounces the signal. It carries the 5G around and is able to emit it through different light fixtures on the street lights, and like different areas that they put these 5G antennas and shit like that. So these vehicles can pick up the 5G too and try to focus energy on you. So they were coming. I seen three of them bailing down the roadway, and I'm just like, I know those are fucking construction trucks. It was dark, it was practically midnight, and I put the stuff down in my hands and I try to get a good amount of distance away from them coming. They didn't think I seen them coming, so they were trying to get a scan on me. And so I fucking, I take off, a little bit away, and then they pass, boom, boom, boom. It was they're called Scorpion, they're construction vehicles. And so this fucker passes, and I'm just like, yeah, I knew what the fuck they were trying to do. I was like, yeah, you failed, motherfucker. I had enough distance away from me. I didn't have my phone on me, so they couldn't really pinpoint me the way that they wanted to. And then especially usually when I'm in my car, they can get a better scan on me for some reason. So so yeah, so they failed, another night of failure. And I just wanted to add that, to the stream, their failures, and they failed tonight, and they're gonna continue to fail because I'm fucking leaving LA, and I'm gonna go fucking focus on my own, destiny.
Get your ass up here. Bobby's still having trouble with his browser. You're the technical expert. Maybe you can advise him on that.
Well, I don't use Chrome. My preference for browser is Brave browser. It's exactly how it sounds. It's how it's spelled.
How does he access it?
Um, you can get it on the Play Store.
Play Store.
It's yeah. I mean, if you have an Android, if not, you got to go through Apple. It's the other. Uh, you can probably find it on the Apple Store or whatever.
And he has an Android phone.
Yeah, so I just use Brave browser because it just gives me less problems, and I go on StreamYard with it. So I never had any issues with the
But how,
Brave browser.
how do you change your browser, my friend? How do you do that?
You just download it, disable the one that you use, or you don't have to disable it if you don't want to. And when you access the browser, when you click on it, you download it and click on the browser, it's gonna ask you. Sometimes it asks you, do you want to make this your main, browser? And you can put yes or no or whatever. If it doesn't ask you, you can still access it and click on the link. And it'll ask you when you click on the link, which browser do you want to use? You say Brave browser and you click on Brave browser. It'll open up the link in Brave browser.
It's all Japanese to me, but okay. I somehow figured out how to upload videos. That was tough enough for this old fucking dinosaur. But it's your time to die, perpetrators. Die. It's time to die. That's my message for the day. This is a service announcement. Well, I can't say that I had COVID, but I had something that was along the lines of some heavy bronchitis. And if I had not taken colloidal silver, it would have become pneumonia. I have no doubt about that. Uh, it's rarely that I get sick, okay? It's a rare occurrence. But when I do, it knocks my dick into the dirt in a big way. Now, this is, I'd say, 95% out of my system, but it keeps lingering. You know what I mean? Like every day I wake up, you got the fatigue, you got the body ache. It just, this thing doesn't want to go away. It's hanging on. So my mother said a prayer over me to get a spirit of infirmity off of me. You know, I don't. It very well could be witchcraft, the works of witchcraft, and also the fact that we have a lot of germs and shit floating around the airwaves. So what am I saying? I slept till the crack of 3 p.m. Pacific time today. I didn't get a call for a union job, so I guess fuck it, collect my unemployment for the week. And that's where I stand really at this time. Hopefully go back to work next week at some point. I did also add, I uploaded the TikTok app. I'm not a big fan of TikTok, as you know, with these little girls that air out their dirty laundry in front of everybody. But I did it for one exception, and her name is Audrey underscore Warrior of Christ. A woman I am very impressed with, by the way. I don't know if you can hear me. I think you walked away from me. That's what happened. I'll wait till you get back. Because you and me are the only ones here. So if I'm not talking to you, then I'm just talking to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just noticed something that was missing, and I fucking don't know what the fuck happened to it. It was the stuff that I used to soak with somehow fucking disappeared. The whole bag with some soaps and stuff that I wanted to use. What the fuck did it? How the fuck did that
You,
shit disappear, dude?
you lose shit all the time. You're always losing shit.
God damn it.
I think they fucked with your memory. That's what they did. We have a silent observer. You mind if
Oh,
I?
let's see if all right, so we got Bobby right now. Let me allow you to
Yeah,
join. Did you
Hey,
download that
thank
browser or
you.
what?
how you doing, Bobby?
Yeah. I did do that browser that you were talking about, the
Yeah.
Brave browser. Yeah, it did actually. It worked. I mean, it's because I was using the DuckDuckGo and the Chrome, not Chromecast, but whatever it's called. It's Google Chrome, the fucking technology. We'll just call it that.
Right, right. Well,
Technology.
how you making out, Bobby?
I'm all right, man. It's still a hard time, like trying to sleep. And things like that. You know, I'm trying to get the right like dietary supplement or something like that. And make sure I have this wrong right so that you guys see my face and shit. But yeah, it's been a hard time.
Do you take anything to help sleep at night at all?
Usually almost every time, and is sometimes multiple times a night because it's ongoing.
Okay.
That's usually the time that they fuck with us the most is when we try to fucking sleep.
Like 3:33, 3:36, 6:30, 6:36.
Here's I'm
And
going to show
the
show
times
you.
that go ahead, sorry.
I'm sorry if you can see that. That's hang on a second. The tryptophan. Damn it. That you can get at Whole Foods. That's natural out of turkey. Tryptophan is that'll help you sleep. Tryptophan. You get it at Whole Foods. You can see that on the bottle there. I take that. I take melatonin. You get that at.
Yeah, melatonin don't work anymore.
Oh, not for you. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay. How about valerian root?
Oh yeah, I had that. That was years ago, and it didn't really work.
Oh, well. That's all I got. Uh, yeah, you're hitting. They're hitting you with frequencies to keep your brain alert. Like,
Yes, but it's all good. I mean, I'll be all right. I always say it. So
are you? Pardon the question. Are you able to work at all or part time?
yeah, I work every day and I work like a fucking champion.
Good for you. Yeah, you seem like a pretty tough guy. I would imagine you probably do work.
I know what to do and when to do it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, that's one of the things I have. That's one of my blessings, I guess. But I don't like the feelings all the time. I hate it.
Well, and in our, or in my line of
Hey,
work, union. I'm a union pipe fitter. So if I show up to work with 3 hours of sleep, it's dangerous for me and the guys working around me. Right? Sleep
mm,
deprivation is no joke on a building on the building trades. Yeah.
yeah, I could see it being a problem. But at the same time, I can see it also being like a fixed problem like, if you know how to work it. But obviously, who could say I know how to work anything? Whenever I go through this stuff, is something else on its own.
Yeah.
I wish I knew how to explain it and what the problem really was, man.
How do you
It's
how do you think you know all this started for you?
uh, that thing is uh, a lot of Freemasonry is
Yeah.
involved. And I had vehicles parked outside. Like, I had like 6.6 acres, right, on like this fucking badass part of land with a Scarface looking mansion in a pond, a 1 acre pond. And it's like, dang, yeah, like 3 different trailers, and you're fucking running fucking successful fucking no a trash be gone hauling a tree service. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like 20 some odd years ago before everybody ever used like catchy names for trash removal, like junk be gone, blah 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 blah. Everybody has them now, but they weren't there before I got there. You know what I'm saying? And I was like on an edge of like becoming somebody. So
Wow.
that's what I said.
Yep. If you're
Sounds.
not
You know what
if
that
you're
sounds
not in their fucking in their association, then they don't want you people like that coming up in the in
That's it. That's it right there. I was just gonna say, you were getting too successful too fast,
Yes,
and you weren't part of their little club there. Their
I
little
hated them.
club.
I actually caught them sacrificing animals in my land. I used to do my own bonfires, and then I would hear them out there doing their own sacrifices. So I ain't lying, man.
You
I
know
don't
what?
care if anybody said anything about me. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it's what it is.
I was driving to Minnesota through South Dakota on Highway 90, going eastbound from California, and I saw a giant Moloch. It had horns. It was made of steel. You can pull it up on Google Images. It was a giant bull, and it had 5 stakes around it with skull. These bighorn sheep skulls. It had the curled horns and things. All satanic, right out in the open, right off the freeways. You know, this Satanism is no longer
Eight,
in
eight
the law.
billionaires, 8 billionaires could bet on one man. I'll just say that. I went through some shit where I know people that wrote a lot of music. You know what I'm saying? But they are not the ones famous. The billionaires are, and these billionaires were on screen betting on me and another guy. Just saying.
They were betting on your success or your failure.
I think my success,
Okay, all right.
but I don't know. I had to be honest about that, and I don't fucking know because like I don't feel like it is for sure. It's just one of them things, man. It's hard to fucking deal with whatever it is.
It is. It's a bitch.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
can't even explain it.
It's hard to explain. If you ain't going through it, it's
Yeah,
like we don't really see too many other people in our town or within even our circumference, our circle. So it feels like nobody it's not happening to anybody else. It's usually far away that you can actually see that it's happening, but yeah, it's just weird that it's not happening to more people, but I think it is going to start
oh,
I,
happening.
it is happening. It's happening.
yeah, I believe that, but I also believe that it's also has to do with a lot with like what the mind possesses. Is something in there, something that we have, something. It has to be. There's no other reason because I've been dealing with fucking Freemasons for a long time, man. They just don't leave me alone, and I already know. You know, they're all around my mom's fucking restaurant, like festering. Like, oh yeah, Bobby, 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 Bobby. Like, shut the fuck up, man, because I already know. Is that Bobby? You know, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm cooking your food because I can. I'm the best at it. Who else is gonna run this shit? Because it's fucking. It, we're not properly set up, but we have a good restaurant. But I don't give a fuck. It's about what it is. So I know they come. I live right next, like across street from the bombing memorial, Oklahoma City National Memorial. Across street from what do we call it? Fire department, and I'm military's above me, and you gotta say this like I'm in the middle of fucking like everywhere where I don't want to be. On top of
Yep.
being where I live at my house, which is right next to a fucking Tinker Air Force Base, one of the largest bases in the fucking country. So I mean, uh, I found myself in a predicament.
Yeah, yeah. Between a rock and a bigger rock. Uh,
Yeah,
you know, I was talking on this with another GI. Our numbers are a lot larger than I think most people realize. We're becoming a subculture within this society, right? And at some point, this subculture is going to go mainstream. What do I mean by that? Is that
I don't
these
mean that
control?
for. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no
I was,
worries. That these controllers have no regard for the masses. I mean, there's trouble coming. There's a shitstorm coming through, and these cunts think they're going to escape the wrath. They are dreaming, man. That's my gut feeling on this, right? We're the
yeah,
prototype. We are the example that's being set.
we're
Or
we're the ones that can. We're the ones that are about to show people what's up, man. And that's all I can feel about it.
exactly.
Hey, sorry guys, we asked you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We asked you a long time ago for a long, 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 long time. And you guys just sat there and did nothing. And all you did was what? While we're the ones suffering. And we asked for help, man. It's like everybody knew that we were asking. It's like we've been asking, but nobody's listening, right?
Yeah, because they're all fucking
What's going
corrupt
on?
pieces of shit.
Their attitude is, if it's not in my backyard, it's not my problem. I don't want to know
Yeah,
about it.
exactly. It's not my problem. Is what they. I mean, it really is like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's me a fucking fighter.
Do you have any support, like family or anything like that? Like that
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
understand?
got family, but you know what? They're also like they're my family and they love me. Especially, I know certain. I'm not going to even mention names or who and what. And I have family that loves me so much, and it's like my family is so fucking strong. It's unbelievable. It's like you can't break us, man. And
That's what's up.
they're having a hard time with because they think that I'm a weak link or something because of all the trauma that I've had to deal with. They think I'm a weak link. I'm not the weak link, man. It's just
We're the
I take.
strongest of them all.
Well, yeah, it's easy to think you're the weak link when you're not in the pair of shoes, are you? Or they're not in
I'm
the
I'm the one taking it. You know what I'm saying?
right, right. It looks
Yeah.
a lot. It looks easy from the outside. Looks like a piece of cake. Uh, we got someone in the comments here that says his uncle is a Freemason. That's common. A lot
Yeah,
of
I
kids.
know. I know Freemasons. They've been my friends. And it's like that ain't nothing to me. Yeah, I know many of them. It doesn't fucking matter, but you know what matters is who you are. And if you're against what they fucking want, then trust me, they ain't gonna be on your fucking side.
Right, right, exactly.
I don't know what else to say about it. That's it.
Yeah.
Do you know them well enough to know that if they worship Lucifer?
No, not that well. I mean, I know them well enough to know that they want to fucking talk to me and get something from me. You know what I'm saying? Not like drugs, but just it's kind of, but not. I guess you can call it drugs, but it's not. It's just enough. And I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Piece of trash. Not
Yeah.
not not my friends, but the ones that I know. There's a lot of people running shit around.
I have yet to meet anybody that's openly a Freemason that would even talk
I'm
about.
I'm not Freemason.
Oh, I know you're not, Bobby. I'm just saying I've never met anybody that said, "Hi, I'm 33 degree whatever from the local lodge."
Well,
Nice to meet
there's a guy that was 32nd degree. His 33-degree fucking daddy came in. He broke down in my driveway. And the next day, he went off the road whenever I saw him on the road. Does that say enough?
you. Yeah, it says paints a picture. Sure.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, 32nd degree Freemason, Guthrie, Oklahoma. I guess I call it A374 South Pine, Guthrie, Oklahoma. And his little bitch ass want to come over here and just pretend like he ran out of gas in my driveway and piss all over my yard everywhere. Literally piss everywhere, all over my yard. This is when I had the 6.6 acres, right? Yeah, numbers equal up sometimes, and so whenever I fucking say something, I guarantee I'm not lying about this shit. It's like I know that I have something they want. Okay, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
There's always something these fucking cocksuckers want.
It says they're the ones targeting me. They're the ones targeting all of us, martial arts. We're all being targeted by Masons. That's the common denominator here. Whether the targeted person knows it, that's the common thread with all these pukes. You can believe Silent Dagger, Silent Hand. They've ruined lives for decades. To here and there, but now what is that? Now they're making their move with a lot of people. Big fucking mistake, by the way.
They're fucking up, man. And guess what? And I guarantee you, we're gonna fucking find all their asses. And this thing, their little boom car, hack car, bullshit. Yeah, I mean, because you know damn well they're hooked up to a little tiny device or something like that. They have their little like harmonic, like fucking like what is it, boom, or is infrasounds basically
Yep.
infrasounds and microwaves and scalar waves. It doesn't matter. It's like they probably hook it up to the fucking device and they beam it at the fucking person's fucking
Brain.
resonant frequency
Yep.
Exactly right.
all the time. Man, I'm
Yep.
tired.
I know, bro. We're just here to, let it out, I guess. Fucking only form of therapy we could fucking use.
Yeah,
Fucking. That's why I come on here, or else I'd probably fucking end up jacking one of these fucking perps up.
you know, it's better to be just aware of what you can do and what you can't do. You know, just think about it before you do it and before they make you think a thought you can't reverse. You know what I'm saying? Don't let
Yep.
them. Don't let them ever. And I pray for everyone that's a target, man.
Thanks, bro.
You know, I want all of you guys to know that I pray for all of you. And I know what it's like because I have a hard time sleeping myself, man. It hurts every day trying to stay safe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah. I see the mylar, and I it can relate. The Faraday cage didn't work for me. I tried to build something for myself. I tell you, my teeth were snapping, my legs were flailing around. They were having a good old time. It was like a cattle prod. Every time I was just about to drift to sleep. Oh no, you don't.
Yes. Every time you're about to, it's just like knock knock, bitch. It's like knock on your head and shit. Yo, you ain't gonna sleep. Nah, nah. This is what the government say. Like fuck you, government. What the fuck is up, man? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, no,
Why
like, I
are you
mean, if,
trying to control me so
if
much?
they're watching everything, why the fuck aren't they doing anything about it?
I don't know.
You know?
I was like, why don't they just kill my ass, man? What the fuck's wrong with me? It's like, why can't you just kill me instead of doing this fucking prolonged fucking 9, 10 year plus torture that I know of? But it's probably way longer than that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck off, you pussy ass little motherfucking cocksuckers. Go fuck yourself, man. I seriously, I fucking hate you. And don't ever. I hope you're watching, because I guarantee you, I hate you. This is what I'll say to the government right now.
I feel the same way. They know.
I already know
They
they know.
know that. They know that I'll never fucking join their bitch asses.
They know. I know too. That's why my family fucking left and went out fucking country and shit. And fucking had natural births and shit. They're like, fuck you, government. Get off me. You know, the reason why I'm Polish and shit is like, fuck. You know what? Guess what? Russia and fucking Germany did to me. So fuck off. But I'm not, trust me, my mom's German. She has half German in her. But I'm just saying, it's like, there's a lot of other shit in me. It's like I have like this thing where I know what it's like to be tortured because basically they followed me around. You know, they followed me and my family, the Chizzy bloodline, and it's unfortunate that a lot of us are dead now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not lying. Just hope you understand. This is really my family has been fucking massacred, really, in a sense, until we were reborn just recently. So don't worry. I'm talking about like people of our lineage are gonna be reborn. I promise. Our
Yeah,
lineage, our people, all of our people are gonna be reborn. And not in like a sense of like the children. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys were talking about the other night. The children are gonna be the ones like basically teaching us in the future of how to be, because you know what, they got brought up by the right people at certain times, and boom 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 boom, it became a chain reaction of like, here's the new generation right here. This is the ones going against the government.
Yep.
martial arts here says, can they really read your mind, or is it just really good
I
psychology?
don't fucking know about that. I don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
know,
you can read my mind and fuck you. That's all I said. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Fuck, pussy. You can read my mind, you're a fucking bitch. That's it. That's it.
that's right.
Yeah. They
That's
could
what.
read my balls too.
Yep. All the hairs and like what? Hey, do I have like what's on there? I don't know. You know, why don't you read it? you
How many
know.
times I wipe my ass in a day?
Oh shit! You fuckheads, pussies. Oh yeah,
Yes, they can. They can through neural monitoring, but we don't give a shit. Martial arts, they can kiss our ass. They can
yep.
fight. Nothing here. Nothing here to
Basically,
hide.
yep. We already kind of know about this shit's going on. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, motherfucker.
Uh,
Shit.
the ones I'll tell you what, the ones who got the most to hide do not want to be subject to this technology. Namely, the ones who created it. Right? We're talking about the baby rapers and things. Right? So that's a double-edged sword. That's a Pandora's box for these bitches who are implementing the technology. Right? You know, dangerous game they're playing here.
Yes, they're playing.
Yeah, they want they want to make sure they stay in power. You know, anybody that tries to rise up against this corrupt fucking government, they'll get taken
Yes,
out. You know,
yes, they
so
won't be. So,
You know, there's
there's
the old saying, T-Lo, I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
that's true.
I, I, I have dreams of hoisting them up lampposts and having them swinging in the wind till they're a skeleton. How about
I
that
mean,
for an example?
40 years to figure this out, but it's like I'm 40 now, and I'm like finally talking online or something. But there's something, and we gotta figure it out, man. And we gotta work together, all of us. I ain't lying. And I know it. I
yeah.
feel it.
I mean, it's I don't feel like it's really ever been done, so might as well try. You know,
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody really posting where they have at least more than a couple TIs come and work together. That's not just come and meet and fucking put up some signs and shit like that. I'm talking about like actually fucking get together and fucking like really work out a plan and get some shit done.
Yeah.
Let me add to that. If these satanic baby rapers can work together and formulate plans, we sure as hell can, right?
Yeah. I mean, I have friends. You know what I'm saying? We all friends. We know people. He's like, what do you guys think? You guys the only one? Come on, man. I mean, I was a popular motherfucker in high school and shit. I was an all-star athlete. You're gonna tell me I don't know people? Really? Come on. Come on, man. You know, it's like Joe Biden. Like, fuck off, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Joe Biden. Shouldn't say that. Could have got things happen.
Fuck Joe Biden.
Yeah. Yeah, bitch. Oops. Sorry, it slipped. My bad. I'll try not to do that again. That's a hard try. Damn.
Fuck pedal Biden.
Hey, look, left, right, they're just, it's that double headed eagle that those Masons use. You know why they use that, right? Because they got both, it's the heads I win, tails you lose coin. They got both sides covered. So if it's Trump or Biden, doesn't matter.
Yep.
It's the
I
same.
already know that part. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I knew
But
you.
I looked at it two-sided, like which one was shinier, I guess. I don't know. To me, the shinier side just looked like Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like all the way across. Like, but it took a while for people to realize like what he was really trying to get at. And that's a problem that a lot of people have is they don't see it until it's too late.
Yeah, Trump. I think he was a pretty decent president out of
He's
a
decent,
lot of these
yes. He's
motherfuckers.
pretty decent. That's a good word to use for that. Yes. I mean, we don't know exactly what he was and how good he was going to be, but he was pretty decent as far as
Yeah.
we could tell. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what he did that I liked. He got the Pittsburgh foundry old steel foundries up and running again to make American-made steel. I mean, that'd been over 50 years since
Yeah, yeah.
steel had been made.
Weird shit that happened after Biden got elected. I'll just say it. Um,
Uh, Martial arts said, now this is a question Tilo could probably answer. There's a constant humming outside my house, like someone's
yeah,
radio.
a ring, ringing in
Humming.
your ear.
No, it sounds like a diesel engine for me.
Oh, okay, a boom car or a hat car.
Yeah, it's a harp car or whatever you want to call it.
Uh,
Uh, it's amplified acoustic weapons. They use it to connect to your subconscious when you're asleep.
And they have
So
resonant frequencies and shit, and they have
yes.
devices they hook it up to connect to you specifically how they want it, like pussies.
So it's something you hear when you're sleeping, and it helps them to connect to you. The only uh the only thing that I found that kind of helps with the humming or
Fucking
is
that
for
money.
some reason I put like a football under the back of my head, like I laid on it like a pillow, and the humming started to absorb into the ball. Once I put this information out there, they figured a way around it. But if they don't know that you're doing it, um, it'll mess them up at first. So the sound turns up when you put the ball under your head. Make sure it's quiet. Make sure it's nighttime, like nobody's around you. Whatever. Put the ball and lay on it. It's usually they're focusing on the back of your head is
What
where,
about water
you know,
polo?
it's just because there's air in it, and it's like the vibrations somehow absorbed into the ball just temporarily until they figure it out. Then they'll focus certain types of energy to like get past it. But at first, it's for the acoustic weapons. Um, it's not it's not for like the ear, the sounds, the the sharp ringing in your ears or whatever, that still happens, but if it's just a vibrating, that's the aspect that it covers. It won't stop at anything else, but you can try it if you wanted to. It's not gonna, it's not a cure all. But I went to the 99-cent store or whatever discount store you can find a cheap ball that's made out of rubber or whatever, and just like lay on it and see if it helps. It'll probably bring a little bit of relief, but eventually they'll catch on, and then they'll fucking still be able to get past it. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, yeah, man, that's cool, man. Anything that help is always gonna help. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that can put out anything, doesn't matter what it is. If you can help, you can help. Doesn't fucking matter. It's gonna happen. It's gonna help. You know what I'm saying? Like any bit of information, even if it's false or not, it'll help because it'll make somebody think, hey, is it false or not? You know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna help, but especially whenever it's fucking beneficial, it's always gonna work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yep. But I mean, if you don't feel it, if you, I mean, you can hear the vibrating and you hear it. If you don't
I
feel it
feel
at night and you don't feel any energy weapons, then I mean, you don't need the ball. But if you want to try it out, you can. I mean,
nothing really. I mean, I've tried a lot of things, man, and I think I'm just too close to the fucking the source of like where it's coming from.
all
It's like
right, I know.
a lot of people, man, a lot, and God, I hate them, man. I really, I mean, I don't like to say hate, but yeah, I don't like. And these people are fucking sick, twisted motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I don't like them. I want him gone, man. If I got my hands on him, man, it's like I look like a pretty boy, whatever. Sometimes, you know what? Imagine, trust me, what I can do to you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what
I
I want to
know,
say.
man. I know. That's why when I catch these motherfuckers, like I live in my car, bro. So I'll catch these fucking cocksuckers parked behind me at night, 3 a.m. in the morning,
Yeah,
but
a
their
lot of
fucking
times.
lights on, bro. Like,
Dirty for me right now.
don't let me fucking don't let me get catch up to your ass, like, cause I have certain ways that you know, I disconnect my engine because my battery, because I don't know if they're
Yeah,
focusing
like
energy through that shit. So I sleep in there and fucking when I have to hop out and slap my battery back in and fucking take off. Sometimes I leave it on, sometimes I don't. You never know. But if I fucking catch somebody behind my fucking car at 3 in the fucking morning and they don't fucking live there, you know what I mean? Because I make sure that
yeah,
my fucking back's against the wall. Like if I park somewhere, either there's a car parked behind me already, and if it's not the same car that I parked behind, and it's some fucking cocksucker that doesn't live there, like best believe they're gonna get their ass beat if they're fucking trying to. And what they do too is they'll fucking rev their engine, so
oh
they'll
yeah, all the
park
time,
behind
all the
me,
time, all the time, all the time,
they'll
bro,
and they'll
all
fucking
the
press on their
fucking time.
gas. They'll
It
press
pisses
on their
me off.
gas and they'll turn
It's
up
like,
their shit.
it wakes me up. It wakes me up and is disgusting thoughts. It's like I can feel how nasty they are. You know what I'm saying? Feel how nasty and disgusting these people are. They don't have morals. They don't give a fuck about anybody else. They're living by a fucking code of masonry, basically. And it's basically more than that. It's like a satanic fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? More than masonry. It's more. It's like the devil. They live by it. You know.
And they're gonna
They live by
fucking die by it.
it. Yep.
They're gonna burn by it.
Yep. 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 Yes. Yes, they will. I hope they hear me because I know a lot of them probably secretly listen to everything I do.
Oh yeah, they're listening, man. But it doesn't matter. That's all they do is watch. They're good. They're
Yeah.
good at
Like,
watching and
yeah,
laying in the fucking in the bushes, just watching like little bitches. They're not doers.
Clown
That's why they can't take us out because they know that they don't have the power. They don't have that type of power.
Yep, they don't. Good. Damn, lighter. My lighter. Uh,
You still there, Ken?
is Ken the forehead?
Yeah, the forehead.
Here, hold on. Ken. Ken. Ah,
He's still
got
there.
you. All right, come on. Let's get
I
this
think
shit.
I think he might have went and drop a deuce or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of late. What time is it out there for you?
It's pretty late for me. It's 3:35. Yeah, really late, and I have to be at work in the morning. But it's all good. I just want to talk to y'all, man,
So they sleep deprive you every night?
every night. Yeah, almost every
Right,
night.
right.
Sometimes they let me sleep and oversleep. I'll just say that.
Yeah, yeah. I used to get like a lot of the times I used to get a lot of sleep deprivation, but then they let me sleep because the reason why they let me sleep is because I always used to shield, and the best time for them to collect information
When you
was
didn't,
when I slept, because they would focus
yeah,
energy on and like
when you didn't
collect all the
shield.
bullshit. When I did shield,
Oh, when you were shielding and you were.
yeah, when I would shield, they wanted me to go to sleep because then that's when they would be able to collect information.
I've been
So
shielding every fucking night for so long. It's like the only times that they don't let me like sleep is when I am shielding, but whenever I'm not shielding, like I'll get a couple hours, a few hours maybe here and there.
right, yeah, because what happens is when you're shielding, your brain it adapts to whatever you're using. And so then they're able to lock onto you when you have your shielding on. They can get past it, but when you take it
I
off,
don't know
your
things, but
brain starts to kind of like level out. It starts to tune back into like its natural uh patterns, and then they have to readjust their fucking bullshit. So that's why you're able to sleep, because they have to fine tune it and then they're able to connect back to you properly, and then they fuck with you, wake you up and shit like that. So
yeah, hate
then you
that.
gotta
They call
slap on the shielding again or whatever. It's back and forth all constantly.
yeah, yep. No bitch ass pussies, man.
But
That's so.
speaking about shielding, if you want, I could throw a couple of pointers out there. I'm pretty sure. I mean, a lot of people figure this out, but if you live in a house, I mean, you're in a electrical box, right?
Yes.
So there's a bunch of electricity around
Yeah.
you, 60 gigahertz, and the government has a bunch of patents where they can ride those 60 gigahertz of electricity with millimeter waves, lily waves, all kinds of different types of waves of energy. So they have you the gas companies, the electric companies, they have you put in these energy saving light bulbs. They came, they left them on your door. They said, oh, these save energy. You don't want to use those fucking lights. All right, those lights that have plastic on the bottom, and they twirl like a Tesla coil.
Yeah.
Those lights are built to activate certain things in the body to be able to like fuck with you and activate certain things.
Yeah,
So
I've heard a lot about
um
that.
yeah,
But
you can't.
haven't paid much attention as much as I should until you brought it up because it's just one of those things. It's like you don't think about it
Yeah.
until it's brought up again. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you'll notice the difference when you take these shits out your pad, and you so go to like a any kind of discount store that's in your area, and try to look for bulbs that are just all glass and a metal, and the metal on the bottom that you screw in.
Yep.
So it's all glass, no plastic, no fucking circuitry in there, none of that
Yeah.
shit. Just the fucking wire, and the bulb, and that's it, and the
Yeah.
fucking light. And you put those shits in your house, throw all the fucking rest of them away, or put them in a fucking container or whatever, just in case you do need a light or some shit, an emergency, whatever. Um, and then so all your light fixtures are good. Uh, what I do too is they used to use the fridge a lot to focus energy on me at night when I go to sleep. I disconnect the fridge. I turn off the power breaker. All the electricity to the house, I turn it off. I turn up my fridge real nice and cold so all my food kind of frosts over. And then when I go to sleep in the morning, I plug my fridge back in because the food stays cold throughout the night. So you don't got to worry about it going
Yeah,
bad.
that makes sense because you do it during the time that you're awake at night, then go to
Yeah,
bed. Boom.
exactly,
Yep.
exactly. Right.
Yep.
So I'll leave maybe one circuit breaker on, and that is to the restroom. And the restroom's kind of a distance away, so I'll put an extension cord from the restroom to the living room, so I'll shut off all the rest of my electricity when I'm home, and I'll just leave that extension cord. I'll leave the light onto the restroom so it kind of gives me light, and then I'll have an extension cord to the living room in case I need to charge my phone or whatever I need to charge, and I only have that electricity running. Not all the outlets in my house are pumping electricity. So only one of them is pumping electricity. And sometimes if the fridge fucks with me, I'll disconnect it for a little bit and then I'll plug it back
Oh,
in and then,
and the air
whatever.
with the air conditioning.
Yeah, the air conditioner, they can use fans, they can use air conditioners to fuck with you.
Oh, man,
I've
like on
woken
good
up,
thing.
I've woken up and the ceiling fan was going at a slower speed because the electricity was being pumped out of it.
Really.
And as soon as I woke up, I look at the ceiling fan
Oh,
and then it starts spinning faster. So it was slow, and then as soon as I woke up, it's like if it was connected to me. So they're using the ceiling fan, they've used AC units. I mean, they can use the motor, the sound, the power, the energy. It's all like, they use these things to fuck with us. And so I'd prefer not to have it on, but if it's hot in your fucking house, I mean, sometimes you just got to kind of deal with it, but
I
I
have a
mean, I
private air conditioner in my room, and it still feels hot. It's like, uh, wait a minute. I just fell asleep. Oh no, no, you're hot now. You know, it's like it feels like it's weird shit, man. It's
yeah,
just
I would try.
raining and hot pains, and it's like, you're
Oh,
microwaving, man.
oh yeah, also too, bro, if you're sleeping on a box spring mattress, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I have
Uh,
a boxing mattress, but like a pillow comforter type, like soft top thing, whatever they call them.
yeah. I mean, it could get through that easily. You got to ground out your bed. You can buy a grounding cord or like a copper wire and plug it into the fucking grounding outlet. It'll ground out your bed. So a lot of the electricity, a lot of the energy that they're focusing on you will ground out and go into the ground. But I would get rid of that fucking box spring, bro, and fucking put a
Yeah,
just a all foam mattress. It'll help
yeah.
you sleep too.
I bet,
It'll
I
help with
bet,
the
I
sleep,
bet, I
man.
bet, I bet. I mean, I've been thinking about that for some time too. It's a
You
weird thing
got to,
is that
man.
I can't do that.
It's like you keep on just saying like, man, like I'm still gonna get hit. I'm still gonna get hit. But you make these little changes, and it
And
does
it's
help,
little
man.
things,
It
right?
does help. What's
That's
up?
all we gotta do is just little things here and
Yeah,
there.
we
Is
just
one
gotta
thing here and
execute it,
there
bro.
that will
Because
build on from it, right?
they had me in this mind state where I was just like, ah, whatever, I'll do it, or I should do that, and I'll just kind of ignore it. I'll keep ignoring it until I just said, you know what, fuck this shit, dude. I'm tired of this motherfuckers focusing energy on me.
Oh
Fucking
shit!
threw this shit out, threw out my
Was it?
fucking TV. I literally like just
We're all
I
around.
started taking fucking action, bro,
It's like
because
a circular crew for.
yeah, I can't
Yeah,
fucking
they don't can't get
can't
enough
let these
about me, man.
cocksuckers have fucking room in my life. I need to divorce these cocksuckers.
Fuck off.
It's
Oh,
like
you
having a
son.
relationship I never got into. Like I don't want to fucking know you. I don't want shit to do with you. Like just leave me the fuck alone.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. We don't care about these fucking low life fucking parasites, man.
What's up,
We're
generation? What's up, man?
confused, man. For real. Clown shoe parasites at their fullest. And we have to fucking make a stand at some point. And obviously, it's like time for me to go to bed. But man, I'll get back with you guys, man, for reals. This is something I want to talk about.
All right, cool. Yeah, just join us anytime, bro. I'm glad to have you on.
I appreciate you having me on, man. Thank you.
Now you got your Brave browser, so
Hey,
you shouldn't
Tony,
have a problem.
what's your name, bro? Tony?
Yeah, Anthony, Tony.
Okay. I'm Bobby, Robert, and obviously, you're my friend, man. You're my brother. So
All right, for sure, bro.
without
I
you,
feel the same,
I
man.
promise. Thank
God
you
bless you,
for
man.
everything. All right, brother.
All right, have a good
Uh,
night.
you too.
Peace.
Later.
All right, people. So it's 1:45 a.m. here. I don't know what time you guys have, but yesterday was my birthday. I talked a little bit about it during the beginning of the video. Um, you know, so I'm kind of tired right now, but I slept. Ah, I slept a lot during the day, so I'm kind of not tired, but I'm running out of things to talk about since everybody's kind of offline now. I don't really have much to say anymore, but this was a good live stream. I'm glad I got to join because this is stressful, man. A lot of people that are going through this stuff, being sleep deprivation and whatever information that we could help them. I know Generation, you're doing your part, and on Telegram, you guys are sharing a lot of information. I always recommend TIs to check out the Telegram. Uh, Maybe you can come back on the video and when it's up and up uploaded onto my channel and just post your TikTok. But I always post it. I mean TikTok, Telegram. I always post it. I always talk about it. So hopefully, other people once they become like when they want to be involved, because it took a little bit of time for me to get the hang of it, but I just, all you got to do is just start talking, start speaking out, start trying to work with other people and share information. That's how to become, like a working member of the body, because you want to be able to, like put yourself to work. If you're just sitting there and letting these fucking bastards target you, you're not really doing anything for yourself or for anyone else by just sitting back and not doing anything about it. You got to speak up, speak out, and share information and just get people together. That's the main point to this movement. We got to stay strong together and try to help each other because it's not easy. Imagine the people that needed the help and we weren't there, because we're afraid or whatever the case was. We were too busy, and some people get caught up with life and they forget about the people that are suffering. You can't just I could never forget this. Whatever's happened to me, it's changed me. It's made me a better person. Um where I want to help people, especially the people that are going through it with me, because those are the people that need the help most. We need the help most because any day, something bad can happen, and God forbid it, but we're kind of walking on eggshells. We're at the edge, and sometimes we just need a push to fall. And I don't wish that on anybody. I want, all targeted people that are, dealing with this to remain strong, remain humble, and trust in the Most High. So, that's why I come out here and I take time to speak because I'm not getting paid for this. I don't need to get paid for this. I do this out of my own kindness and meekness to help others stay strong. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. But yeah, you guys just try to help other people. That's all that my message is. If you're out there, you see other TIs, recommend them my channel or or recommend them any good information to help them. Uh, there's a lot of fake channels being put up right now, and what they do is they'll every so often a bunch of new channels pop up and then they disappear because they're trying to snatch up new targeted individuals. People that get targeted, they start finding our channels and they'll try to persuade them. So they'll suggest them their channel. The algorithm suggests these new targets their channel, and they take them under their wing, and then they lie to them and further cause damage. So if they were to stumble onto our channel after they go through it and they're able to have more discernment and see what people are really about, what they're talking, then you're able to understand who you need to follow or who you need to listen to, because there's a lot of people out there putting false information or just not even care, you know, about what they're saying or what their message is. So just be careful who you follow. I already know you guys know what's up, so I'm not speaking about you. I'm speaking about the new people that listen or whoever is out there. Just be careful who you follow because a lot of these people are trying to mislead you, misguide you, and trying to put you on the wrong path. So, all I ask is, for an ear to listen, or, if you need help, don't mind asking. I'm always here to help anyone that I can. So you see people for their fruits, what they bear. So whatever, eventually people that are involved into this gang stalking and these narcissists, these Freemasons, whatever you want to call them, there's a bunch of different people involved in this crap. They recruit all kinds of different genres of races and people. So by their fruits, you will see. And so through time, they're exposed themselves because they don't know how to live any other way. And by this program, that's what ends up happening. They have to expose themselves. I just had to I lost connection right now. I don't know if you guys are still there, but my phone died. I my mom, good shout out to my mom. She cooked me up well, she we had a barbecue, so I got some food in here. I got to check it out. Uh, I had some earlier, but let me see here. I need another connection to put this phone on the charger. But these perps are they're nearby, bro. I know they are. As soon as we fall asleep, they come around and you know try to target us with energy and shit. So we got juice. All right. How did uh how did they take them down? Did you just post like stuff like of your targeting or what's up with that? Because usually uh they don't take my channel down even though they should, and I wouldn't be surprised if it does, happen one day, but then, I'll just create another channel. I don't give a shit. See, the thing is why I don't think they would take my channel down is because then I'll reach more people. Like they know I'll go even more harder and try to reach more people because every time you go online, you have a chance of running into new people. And then uh you expose things to more people, and then it's like they don't want that. They want things to be quiet. They want things to be swept under the rug. They don't want these things being known. So, I always find a way. I always find a way around their bullshit. I'm a fighter. I don't bow down too easily to these corrupt pieces of shit. But just so you guys can see, some rice, some meat, it's all right. Looks good. It would look good when she barely cooked it, but it's still good, to me. I used to walk around and vax. I guess that's why. I don't see why they should take your channel down for that, bro. I mean, is if you're like the thing is when you talk about things that have to do with like the jab, that's when they really don't. They'll take your channel down. You'll get strikes. If you talk about anything having to do with like health related stuff, they'll take your channel down real quick. That's why I try not to talk about some of that stuff. But I have almost gotten my channel taken down more than a few times, but luckily I'm still here, and it's for the people. I'm here for the people. God said, "If you love me, take care of my sheep." That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take care of his sheep. But I'm about to head off, guys. If you guys, want a fellowship, hit me up. My information is I gotta edit it. Actually, it's not letting me edit. I gotta get to a computer. But yeah, Hit me up on my email, my phone number. You can text me anytime. My information, I think, is all over all my videos, but just in case, this is my number. Um, what else? Oh yeah, check out my TikTok. I post a lot of good information on there. Just Google my name, Tloke57, and all my stuff pops up. My pictures, my social media accounts. It's just how Google organizes everything. You know, puts you all in kind of like this box. But anyways, you guys have a good night. I'm gonna enjoy this food. I'm gonna try to get a good night's rest. God willing, trust in Him. Keep each other in prayers and trust in God, man. That's all I could say. Trust in the Most High. I'm about to hop off this thing unless you guys have anything else to say. Did you just hop on, Christina? Did you want to talk for a while? Because I could stay on if you want. How you doing, by the way? Woke. Oh, just woke up. Oh, okay. Did you wake up naturally, or was it because of this bullshit? Or is it even anything natural anymore for us? All right. Well, I was about to end my live right now. I was just talking about my day. I had on Bobby and Kenneth earlier. I think they went off to bed. Um, yeah, I mean, we try to sustain any type of normalcy, to regain our natural self, because they try to pollute us in every way, shape, or form to make us feel like, you know, that we're not normal. But we fight for it, you know, in whatever ways we can. Just keep fighting. That's all. Yeah, and in any way that takes us away from our natural creator, that distances us from him. That's what they want. So by focusing on the physical and trying to disrupt the internal aspect spiritually, they try to sideswipe us, get us thrown off of our true path. But little by little, we're fighting. Yeah, everyone. I agree. People are willingly going along with it, though. A lot of people. And honestly, I kind of feel like they're selling out their own generation. These tower workers, these people that are modifying this system, this building, this prison. A lot of people that are going along with it, enslaving their own kids to believe in this program. I see them training them, trying to get them to join the gang stalking, making them think that it's innocent what they're doing. Like it's just a fucking game. People are dying, man. People are suffering. Nobody gives a shit. Well, I could tell you that one person does right here. At least I try. Let's see what the daily word has for us today. We'll read. I have a little devotional book here. It's October 5th was my birthday that just passed yesterday. You see, God doesn't force, you know what I mean? Like, God doesn't have to force the true God that created us. He doesn't have to force people. Lucifer does. He's forcing, they're the ones that are going to bring revelation, to pass, but God already knows this. He already knows it's going to have to happen. But, you know, it's just, it has to be this way, I guess. Even though we don't see that, we can see that anybody can change, but, to them, to the narcissists, to these people, they don't see change. They cannot turn from their darkness. We believe in the light, and we believe in people have the ability to change. They don't. They just say fuck it, whatever. Oh, you can't do nothing about it, whatever. It's they've given up. When people say things like that, they've given up. So I'm never giving up. So October 5th that just passed, which which was my birthday. I'm gonna read the word for that day, and then maybe I'll read the 6th of October, which is today. So it says, "You're safe in God's hands. Don't be afraid of the people, for I will be with you, and I will protect you. I, the Lord, have spoken." Jeremiah 1:8. "And let us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. And I am no longer in the world, but they are in the world, and I am coming to you. Holy Father, keep them in your name, which you have given me, that they may be one, even as we are one." John 17:11. "Now to him who is able keep you from stumbling and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy." Jude 24. "My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me, and I give them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall anyone snatch them out of my hand. My Father who has given them to me is greater than all, and no one is able to snatch them out of my Father's hand." Safety is very high. Wait, this isn't scripture. This is just a notes. Safety is very high priority for many people. With high levels of violence and crime, we all we all yearn for our own piece of safety. While the fact is, it will always be unsafe in this world. Life doesn't have such greatness, but Christ has. He is our safety. Neither death nor life can be snatched from his hand. Therefore, whether we live or die, we do it for him. All right, so this is the 6th. This is for today. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to, oh, it says the unseen opponent. Now there was a day that when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also come among them. Job 1:6. The Lord said to Satan, "The Lord rebuke you, Satan. The Lord who has chosen Jerusalem rebuke you. It's not this man, is it not this man a bur- burning stick snatched from the fire?" The sinful nature wants to do evil, which is just the opposite of the spirit, what the spirit wants. These two forces are constantly fighting each other, so you are not free to carry out your good intentions. Galatians 5:17. Oh, which verse? Which one are you referring to? The one that talks about Satan? Having having disarmed principalities and powers, he made a public spectacle of them, triumphing over them in it. Stay alert. Okay, that was Zechariah 3:2. Okay, so stay alert. Watch out for your great enemy, the devil. He prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking who someone to devour. Therefore, submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. James 4:7. The God of peace will soon crush Satan under your feet. May the grace of our Lord Jesus be with you. Romans 16:20. Satan is God's invisible opponent. No, he is not a God. Jesus confirmed this fact when he himself refused to bow before Satan. On the cross, Jesus also disarmed him. All power and might belongs to Jesus, yet Satan is a dangerous enemy. In his final days on this earth, he is determined to destroy us. Stay away from him. Hide in the shelter of the omnipotent one. All right. That's the word for tonight. I think that should wrap things up there. Give me a little peace of mind.